Hello, welcome back to the Rattata Rundown. You're speaking with Asher Griffith-Jones. Just kidding, you're not speaking, you're listening. You can't speak. It's a podcast, you fucking idiot. And also the other person who nearly spoke when they shouldn't have was...
Stacey Pants. You can cut that out in post, they won't know, it's all good.
No, they won't, because actually they will, because I'm not cutting that out. Why would I cut that out? Anyway, this is a gym by gym, run by run, badge by badge, Pokemon by Pokemon, game by game podcast, but we're not doing any of that today, apart from the Pokemon by Pokemon thing, because life happened. And in life, in the past week, what happened was none of your business, but the thing is, Pokemon did not happen. So instead, we're doing a bonus episode just to do with quizzes before we tackle Gym 8 / Claire / Rocket Tower / just Pokemon in general. Stacey, do you want to describe what's going to happen this episode?
So I'm gonna get a little bit of ChatGPT going. All right, ChatGPT is my best friend lately, and I'll tell you what, I've been using ChatGPT like my own family. He's like a family member to me. Just zoom in on Asher drinking the water. That's I love that. Anyway,
go on.
So ChatGPT is going to do a quiz for us because Asher, who was meant to make a quiz, couldn't. So
yeah, I couldn't. I was not able to.
I'm just gonna get ChatGPT open right now, and we're just gonna tell ChatGPT what we want. So what do we want, Asher? We want a little bit of a quiz.
We want a 20-question quiz, I would like to say, based on Pokemon Gold and Silver and Pokemon Red and Blue, the games that we have played so far.
Yes.
And make the difficulty extra hard.
Yes, extra hard. All right. You ready?
Yeah, drop question one, Eddie.
Question 1. This is for you only right now. In Pokemon Red and Blue, which move does Misty Starmie know that can potentially freeze the opponent?
In Pokemon Red and Blue.
Pokemon Red and Blue.
Okay, so I don't think Misty wouldn't... Freeze?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it knows like fucking tackle, bubble beam, because she makes a big deal about that. She gives you the TM for bubble beam. Freeze?
Yep, freeze. And you have to answer the question whether you think it makes sense or not. Welcome to ChatGPT. Quizzes us on Pokemon.
I don't think it would know Ice Beam yet. Definitely not Blizzard. And I think those are the only two like ice type moves in the game. I'm just gonna go with Ice Beam.
Do you reckon it would know Ice Beam by level 20?
I don't reckon it would know any ice moves. But like, I think that's the only logical answer. Ice Beam.
Well, we'll find out. We'll find out after we finish the quiz. Question number 2.
Which 2 non-legendary Pokemon are found at Mount Silver? This is such a stupid question. Oh my god. All right. So which 2 non-legendary Pokemon are found at Mount Silver in Pokemon Gold and Silver?
All right. Mount Silver.
Which 2 non-legendary Pokemon? Keep in mind, every Pokemon but legendary and non-legendary. What the fuck? How do we know which one they're talking about?
Gotta do it. Gotta answer it.
Right.
All right. Mount Silver. I'm just trying to recall. Is that a real place?
I don't know. I can't, because I don't think we're up to that, if that is a place or not.
Okay. Now, I'm going to answer it based on what ChatGPT is going to reveal to us. Right?
Yeah.
So it might not make sense to you, but that guy, my friend, will be like, yo, it was actually correct, even though it might make no sense. I'm going to guess Magneton as the first one. Because I'm pretty sure Magneton is Gen 2.
Sure, Magneton, and...
Second one is going to be probably a rock type. I'm going to say Graveler. I'm going to say a nice...
Graveler. Okay.
Number 3. What is the item required to evolve Poliwhirl into Politoed in Pokemon Gold and... Oh,
and this one's easy. It's the King Crown.
Is it?
Yeah, it's like King's Crown or something like that, or King's Cup or something. Yeah, it's a trade evolution, but Poliwhirl needs to be holding the King's Cup or the King's Crown. I'm gonna go with King's Crown. Something to do with kings.
Okay, you're gonna write that down.
I've already written it down. Yeah, King's Crown.
King's Crown. That's what you're
King's Crown. I
King's
think it's like King something.
It's
King
King's
something.
Crown. Yeah. Okay.
King's
All
Crown.
right, no, that's fine. You're confident. Confident.
I'm locking that one in.
Okay, he's locked it in. Oh my god.
All right, for you. Don't oh my god me. Listen.
No.
I'm going to beat you at this quiz. Just you watch. All right. Which Pokemon is known to hold a light ball when found in the wild in Pokemon Gold and Silver?
A light ball, isn't that?
A light ball.
Isn't that an electric type Pokemon item? A light ball, from what I know of.
No, I have no idea.
Now,
I haven't come across a light ball.
I'm gonna say, I honestly think like you'd find some sort of electric type Pokemon holding it, because I feel like it's an electric type item, and I feel like this item belongs to one Pokemon, or the line, the evolutionary line, and I have a feeling that this item is used to assist with Volt Tackle. So I
Is
reckon,
Volt Tackle a move that exists in Gen 1 and 2?
I don't know. That's why I'm like not confidently guessing.
Because I think the whole idea behind Volt Tackle is that it's a physical electric move, but there wasn't a physical special split in Gold and Silver or Red and Blue.
Well, maybe that aside, I still think it has to do with. I was gonna say Pikachu, but I'm actually gonna say Pichu.
Pichu?
Pichu.
Okay.
We're gonna lock in Pichu. I think Pichu's got that light bulb.
You're locking that in.
I am.
All right, I'm just going to say that I think you're going to be wrong because you can't find Pichu in the wild because you hatch it from an egg. I would have answered Pikachu because you can get that in the wild. But too late, you locked it in.
I'm going to win the quiz anyway. I'm confident. I'll give you that one.
All right, what's my next question, baby?
What's your next question? Baby, here it is. All right. How many floors does the Pokemon Tower in Lavender Town have in Pokemon Red and Blue? This is actually a good question too. This one makes you think.
Okay.
How many floors does Lavender Town have?
Now the question is, do they count the ground floor?
I would. 100%.
Yeah, maybe you would, but does ChatGPT? All right, so you got floor 1, which is the ground floor. You got floor 2, which is where you fight your rival, Jamie Oliver. You've got floor 3, which is just like a normal floor. You've got floor 4, which I believe you have the recovery like tiles where you walk onto it and it's just like, oh, you've been healed, da 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 da. You have floor 5, which I think is another normal floor. You have floor 6, which I believe has the stairs with Marowak, the ghost. And then you have floor 7. And then you have floor 7, which is where Mount Fuji, not Mount Fuji, Mr. Fuji is
on the floor.
It's a very big floor. It's a very big floor. Well, you've got Mr. Fuji. So I'm gonna go with 7. I'm locking in 7. 7 floors. Yeah. It sounds like a lot now that I'm saying it, but I'm pretty sure I'm correct.
It's confident.
All right. Question number 3 for you, Stacey.
Yes.
In Pokemon Gold and Silver, what is the highest level of Lance's Dragonite when you first battle him?
Jeez. Okay, so we haven't actually gotten up to this stage yet, because I assume this is assuming we beat the Elite Four for the first time and battle Lance now. So this answer might be based off the remakes. So this could be totally wrong. But I remember fighting...
But it says Gold and Silver. It doesn't say remakes.
Well, the remakes being Heart Gold and Soul Silver.
So you think... All right.
I think there's a bit of similarity, considering I've never beaten the Lance for the first time in Gold and Silver.
Yeah. So, you're gonna have to guess then. You're gonna have to guess.
I'm gonna have to guess. Well, I want to guess... Because we're also low leveled. This game's really low leveled. So
the level curve is fucking weird. It's wild.
It was like 67 for the champion. but the level curve is gone. The bell curve.
Yeah, like badge
is not
7 is
curving.
31. You're like, what's going on? Why is it so slow?
Exactly. Like it's not the bell curve is not curving. You know, as a
Well, why, it wouldn't really be a
Shallow
bell
incline.
curve though. Why would it be a bell curve? Because that would imply
Maybe.
that the final
a hill, maybe. But let's
yeah, because a bell would imply that like
Starts
you
off-
start with level 5 and then you get to red at Mount Silver at the very end of the game, and he's like, yeah, I've got level 5 Pokemon too, because that'd be yeah, that's what a bell curve is.
That's what a bell curve is.
Maybe you're talking about like the exponential graph or just like the growth, or
Yeah, just the growth.
yeah,
I'm saying red
the gradient. The gradient is
bit
quite
steeper for red and blue.
It's not. Yeah, red and blue is much steeper
Compared to gold
anyway,
and silver.
let's.
I'm gonna say
what's
51.
the number?
51.
51. All right. 51.
Oh, actually, is it too? Wait.
You haven't locked it in yet, so you can change it.
50. Change it to 50.
50, and you're locking that one.
Lock in.
All right.
Question number 4. Which TM teaches Ice Beam in Pokemon Red and Blue? And for a bonus point, where can it be found?
Okay, that's such a stupid bonus point. Can it be the other way around? Because I know where you can find it, but I don't know what the TM is.
I think you can answer either one.
And then I can get a bonus point for getting the other one right.
Yes.
Okay. There's no way in fuck I'm going to figure out what number the Ice Beam TM is.
Yeah,
I'm going to just go for a random 31. Let's go for TM 31.
Okay.
But the Ice Beam TM you can find at the top of Celadon Market, Celadon department store, and you trade it for for one of the beverages from the vending machine.
See, I didn't know that.
TM 31.
Did you do that?
I believe I did. Oh,
you did it. Okay.
All right, Stacey, question number 4 for you.
Okay.
I was about to ask which Pokemon holds a light ball, but you already done that one. In Pokemon Gold and Silver, what item is required to encounter the roaming legendary beasts?
The roaming legendary beasts.
Yeah, what
So,
item is required to encounter them?
Entei, Suicune, and Raikou. Raikou. Oh,
No, because it's a cow, and it's like and it's like electricity, so it's got rays.
Is it a cow?
They're all cows, Stacey.
No.
Yeah.
Suicune is not a cow.
Okay, Suicune's probably a fox, Entei's a lion, and Raikou's a cow. Like, they're all different, like...
Raikou.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, like, they're not all cows. I'm telling a fib there. But, like, yeah, Raikou's a cow, Suicune is a... Suicune, is a fox or something, and then Entei's a lion.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
let's figure out how to encounter them.
Yeah, so what item do you need?
Okay. I'm just going to list all the items that I know. So we have the Sacred Ash. Which is...
Sacred Ash.
The Sacred Ash. Oh my god.
Me when I go into a temple.
Where's the temple? Up here. Up here for thinking, down here for stinking. And then... I don't even... I don't want to beat around the bush anymore. I don't know.
Okay, so make a guess.
I'm going to make a guess.
Mm.
I can't even make up an item to get. You know what I mean? It's just one of those, like, I need an item.
Maybe it's the
Unless-
Sacred Ash.
Maybe it's a ChatGPT thing where it thinks we need an item.
Oh, so
I'm-
you're going to be... But
Because I don't
if
think
it thinks
you
it,
need
you
an
need
item.
to figure out what ChatGPT thinks the item is then.
What? It could be anything. It could be anything. It's gonna
Maybe it
make
brought up the
like
light ball because, like, the light ball is what
maybe
you
it's
use
the
to
light
get them.
ball, yeah, no, it's gonna be something crazy like the Book of Knowledge or the Book of Cows or something. You know what I mean? And you gotta summon them with a spell, you know, with a wand, and you gotta boom, and Raikou appears in front of you.
Yeah, maybe.
Gives you a bit of a move. I'm gonna guess. Okay, I'm gonna guess like realistically now. I reckon you need like an orb.
An orb.
I'm gonna call it the trio orb. Red, blue, and yellow. The trio orb.
The trio orb.
Orb. The trio.
Okay.
It's like, yeah, it's separate. Oh my god, that would be a good item to use the next generation.
Yeah, well, it might be a good item to use this generation when you want to encounter the roaming beasts.
Absolutely.
All right.
So that's locked in. Here's your next question from that monstrosity. Number 5 for you, I think. What is the special effect of the move Wrap in Pokemon Red and Blue? What is the special effect?
The special effect.
Special effect.
The special effect. There is an effect apart from damage. I'd call it immobilized. You can't move.
Yeah.
Wrap was fucking broken, as you knew from my spaghetti Arbok.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with immobility.
The effects,
being immobilized.
Yes. If I was to answer this, Asher, I would answer.
But you're not, so.
It would cause me great frustration, and it would cause me to kindly walk away from the game.
Yeah, that.
Absolutely.
It would cause you to want to commit Suicune.
Commit Suicune, absolutely, in front of a paddock of ray cows.
Yeah. A paddock of ray cows. Yeah. Ideal. All right. Number 10, Stacey. In Pokemon Gold and Silver, which gym leader badge, oh god, this is difficult, increases your Pokemon speed?
Okay, I'm going to answer this quite quickly because I think it's not a confident answer. It's just, for me, logically speaking, this would make the most sense. I reckon it's the Zephyr badge, the very first badge, because it's a flying...
Oh, that would make sense, because like birds are fast and shit.
Yeah, I'm just going to say that. I'm just thinking about the other ones, and they don't really make much sense. Imagine you beat a Miltank, and then Whitney goes, yeah, you're faster than my Miltank now. To be fair, Miltank was pretty quick. but I mean, like, thematically speaking, it makes sense. Yeah, thematically speaking,
that's a clever answer. That's a clever way of getting it. I hope you get that one right.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
All right. What's my next question?
Your next one. Okay, this is number 6. Dance to the beat.
Yeah, I'm waiting.
What is... Oh, that's actually a good question. What is the location where you can find Moltres in Pokemon Red and Blue?
Oh, easy peasy. Victoria Road. Lock that in.
Locked. Done. That was actually... Those last 2 questions quite quick, I'll tell you what.
All right, Stacey. Question 6.
Go on.
Which city is a safari zone located in Pokemon Gold and Silver?
Well, there is no safari zone in the Johto region, so we can just push that one to the side. So now, this is basically a red and blue question. Where is the safari zone? Bad time to forget the city name, not gonna lie. I know where it is, I could go to it.
But you need
off the top of my head,
name of the places.
Let's figure out the name of the place. This is the one where Koga is. That city. If you were given this question, would you have answered it by now?
Yes.
Yes. So now that's
100% would have answered it by now.
Yes.
But I would have had a different answer to you, I think.
Okay. Do you know the city that I'm referring to?
I do.
Would you have answered that city if you were in my brain right now, straight away? If you could remember it? Okay, so you can remember
No. If I could remember the city's name, I wouldn't have answered the city. I have a different answer. I'm not sure if it's correct. You might be correct, but I've got a different idea of what the answer to the question is.
See, the thing is, this is where I get confused, right? With the fact that you probably have a different answer to me. Because Heart Gold and Soul Silver's Safari Zone, there's actually 2 Safari Zones. One is in the Kanto region, the city that I cannot recall the name, and then there's one after Chamwood City. So you go into the cave and you go an extra route into the. Oh, I'm just thinking. That's the Battle Frontier in Heart Gold and Soul Silver.
I don't remember any of this.
Oh, I'm just digging myself deeper.
Come on, TikTok. Where is it? Where is it, Stacey?
The one below Saffron City. That's my answer. The one below. The city below Saffron City.
I'll give this to you. It's Fuchsia City.
Fuchsia City.
Because at least you know
Fuchsia.
geographically where it is.
Geographically, yeah. I'm
Yeah.
more of a geographical kind
I'll give
of,
that to you. Hopefully you're correct.
Lock in Fuchsia City. In Pokemon Red and Blue, so Gen 1.
Yes.
What move does Giovanni's Dugtrio use that can trap your Pokemon?
Excuse me? In Red and Blue.
In Red and Blue, Dugtrio apparently knows a move that can trap your Pokemon. Not just any Dugtrio, Giovanni's Dugtrio. Can you recall?
Trap. All right.
Is it possible? I'm just trying to...
It doesn't learn rap.
I know. That's like the only move.
I don't think Mean Look is a move in the game yet, and
No,
also I don't think
I
Dugtrio can learn Mean Look.
It's a ghost type move, wouldn't it?
I'm gonna go for a controversial pick here,
Go on.
and this may change the way we're looking at this game. And because ChatGPT knew that you said the questions have to be very hard, I'm not going to put it past it for it to go and give us trick questions. So I'm going to go, there is no move. Trick question.
Damn. You're throwing
it's a risky move, but I'm going to go with trick question.
You've grabbed ChatGPT's knowledge, wrapped it up like a foil ball, and thrown it back in its face.
Yeah.
Back in its
So that's my answer. Locking in trick question, there is no move.
Lock the fuck in. Okay. Jesus. Question 7,
All right.
I think.
What is the only method to encounter a wild Tyranitar in Pokemon Gold and Silver?
A wild Tyranitar?
Yeah, you know, famously, Tyranitars are wild.
Here's what I'm gonna do.
Oh, yeah?
You can't.
Trick question as well?
Trick question as well. You cannot
alright.
encounter a Tyranitar, no matter what method you abide by. Thank you very much.
All right. Trick question as well.
Alright, question 8. Which move can only be learned by Smeargle in Pokemon Gold and Silver?
Sketch.
So I get the Tyranitar question.
Hey, I got the bloody Dugtrio one.
Dugtrio question.
Yeah. So I think it's fair so far.
Well, if it's fair, then I'll get hit with an obvious one next.
Yeah, we'll see.
Surely.
In Pokemon Red and Blue, which Pokemon can learn Fly but not Cut?
Oh.
That's a cheeky one. That's a cheeky question, but doesn't seem too difficult. It's not too fucked. I like that one.
I like it too. Initially, I had 2 Pokemon in mind. Initially, I thought it was the Hoppip line, so Hoppip, Skiploom, Jumpluff.
This is Red and Blue, by the way.
I didn't catch that part. Very good of you. Thank you.
I'll be kind.
Thank you so much. Well, the other Pokemon I had was Gyarados in mind. But Gyarados is a flying type but cannot learn Fly. I think that is... Yeah. So, now I just have to try and think logically. So, we're assuming that the Pidgey line can learn Cut. The Spearow line can learn Cut, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Can it? I had a Fearow. I had a Spearow. And from memory, the only Pokemon I was able to teach Cut to was my Pookie Bear.
Okay.
So I'm actually going to lock in... Well, it says 1 Pokemon. But I want to say Spearow and Fearow. I want to say that line.
What's my question?
Your question. Right.
What's my question?
This one's a doozy.
Oh.
It's actually quite a doozy, actually. Ready?
Right. Is it about Drowsy?
Not yet. Instead, it's about Sneasel. What item is required to evolve Sneasel in Gold and Silver? What item? I have a rough idea. Do you have any idea? Any at all?
trick question.
Trick question, huh?
Trick question. Sneasel doesn't evolve in Gold and Silver. But I'm gonna hedge my bets here, Stacey. I'm not locking in trick question. Because on the off chance that ChatGPT isn't using trick questions and is actually just giving us wrong questions and wrong answers, I'm going to lock in the Razor Claw.
Okay.
Yeah, just in case.
Okay.
All right. Question 9 for you.
Yes.
Oh boy, here we go. Which route do you need to surf on to reach the power plant in Pokemon Red and Blue?
What's the route? So you have Route 1, which goes to Cerulean. Route 2, which is after Pewter. Route 3 after Mount Moon. Route 4 going down. I think Route 5's going up. I reckon it's Route 6 or 7.
Gotta choose one.
I'm going to say 7. Because I reckon Route 6 is somewhere else.
Route 7?
I like to not think about that because I reckon my intuition was Route 6, but I reckon Route 7. I'm just gonna lock.
Okay, you locking in Route 7.
Yep. Lock and forget. Yep. Throwing away the key.
All right.
I'm gonna lock.
Hit me with my final question, Stacey.
God damn, this is. All right. Which Pokemon in Pokemon Gold and Silver is known for being the first to learn the move Spikes?
Bite.
Spikes. So like it works like Stealth Rock. You set it up.
Gold and Silver.
In Gold and Silver, which Pokemon is the first Pokemon?
Spikes exist in Gold and Silver.
According to ChatGPT.
All right. Spikes. I'm going to go the first Pokemon to learn it. So I'm going to... It really depends if you catch which fucking Pokemon you catch first. Doesn't it?
Yeah.
Like if you catch... Because I'm pretty sure Skarmory can learn Spikes and also Forretress can learn Spikes. And if you catch a Skarmory first, then Skarmory's the first Pokemon to learn Spikes. But if you catch a Pineco first and then evolve it to Forretress, then Forretress is the first one to learn Spike.
You can look at it from two angles though.
Chronologically, you can run into a Pineco first because you use Headbutt on a tree from after Bugsy's gym. And I think you can get Skarmory later. But if you don't evolve the Pineco, then the Skarmory, I think, learns it first. So there's less steps involved. I'm sorry, there's so many fucking factors. Yeah. I'm going to lock in also Forretress because you do technically run into Pineco first.
Okay. The other way to look at it though, before you lock it in, I think you've already locked it in.
But I've already locked it in, but yeah,
the way I would look at it is maybe Pokedex entry or Pokedex number. So which...
Yeah, bitch, I don't have time to learn which number's which. Like, can you... Oh, what number's Skarmory, Stacey? Go on with your infinite knowledge.
12.
All right, for your final question, Stacey. This one's a doozy, as you said to me before. In Pokemon Red and Blue, and hey, you've completed this entire game, so you should know this. What is the effect of the badge given by Erica, the Celadon City gym leader?
The effect. Oh, so it's
go on. The effect. Yeah, what is this? What's the effect?
Grass. Is
were there stat increases in Red and Blue?
Yeah. There were.
Oh, okay.
All right. You got a level, so like they'll value at a certain level, and you got a stat boost.
Okay, I didn't catch on that. Maybe I did. I can't remember. I haven't played it for so many weeks.
I don't know. Grass is a tanky type, and they're all for setups and stuff like that. So I feel like it would have to do. I'm gonna say defense. Was there special defense as well, or was it just special
I think it was just special. Just special.
I'm gonna say defense.
Defense.
Because I think it's a very tanky type, and like someone like Bulbasaur or Venusaur is good at setting up, and they're poisonous as well, so they can. I'm just trying to use logic to see.
All right, I've got the answers here that we've answered. Send me the answers to me, and I'll tally up the results.
All
right.
I've already seen the first one, and I'm just laughing.
Oh dear. All right. Let's go.
Oh,
Question
dear.
1. What the fuck?
I've just seen the first one, and I'm just like,
Oh no!
hey, we have
no.
to.
All right,
this is all
here we
according
go.
to ChatGPT. So.
All right. You wanna? We'll do them one at a time.
So I asked you,
Yeah.
in Pokemon Red and Blue, which move does Misty Starmie know that can potentially freeze the opponent? What was your answer?
My answer was Ice Beam.
A logical guess, one would assume. Not according to ChatGPT. The answer was Bubble Beam.
Bubble Beam, which doesn't freeze but
at
sure,
all.
whatever. All right,
So-
Stacey. The question that we asked you for that one was, which 2 non-legendary Pokemon are found at Mount Silver in Pokemon Gold and Silver? And ChatGPT said Larvitar and Misdreavus. What did you say?
I said Magneton and Graveler.
Yep.
So
0
I'm-
to you.
Alright, well, we both suck so far. Alright, so question number 3. What is the item required to evolve Poliwhirl into Politoed in Pokemon Gold and Silver? What was your answer?
I said King's Crown. Or King's Cup.
And
King's.
I questioned your answer, and rightfully so, because it was, in fact, the King's Rock.
King's Rock. That's
King's Rock,
so
which is
stupid.
actually-
I was so close. I was 50% there, but yeah, that's a 0.
That's correct.
Counts as a 0.
And I knew it was going to
Which Pokemon is known to hold a light ball when found in the wild in Pokemon Gold and Silver? You answered Pichu.
Did
but
I actually lock in
unfortunately,
Pichu? Ugh.
You locked in Pichu, and unfortunately, I was correct. It was Pikachu. That is the answer. So yet again, so far we have gotten 0 correct.
I
Go
was
on, next
so
one.
close to saying Pikachu. Alright, here we go. The next one. This is so good so far. Alright, how many floors does the Pokemon Tower in Lavender Town have in Red and Blue? What was your
I
answer?
answered 7. I answered 7 floors. What is it?
The answer, we have our first correct answer. 7 is actually right. Wait,
Fuck yes! And you thought it was 4. You
I
idiot.
thought it was a
Yeah!
pesky 4.
Boom, 7. I'm actually quite impressed that I got that. That was a tricky
that
one.
was good. I would never have gotten that.
There's no way that was kind of luck, but anyway.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. So for you, in Pokemon Gold and Silver, what is the highest level of Lance's Dragonite when you first battle him? You answered initially level 51, and quickly before you locked in, you were like, no, level 50. And the answer is level 50.
Let's
We got another one,
go.
yes.
Come on. Yes. I had a feeling. So it's like that. You go, oh, wow, that's sick.
Oh god! All right, we're both the neck and neck, 1v1.
It is 1-1. We're like 10 questions in. Anyway, which TM, I asked you, teaches Ice Beam in Pokemon Red and Blue? And for
Where
a
is it
bonus
found?
point, where is it found? You said... What did you say?
Celadon vending machine at the top of the roof, Celadon department store, and TM31.
TM31. So the correct answer was... So it's found in the Celadon department store.
Yeah.
And it's not TM31, it was TM13. You actually got it the other way around.
The other way around. No, I'll take it. I'll take my little point for
You
the
take your
vending
point.
machine.
You
though.
take your point.
Yeah.
Oh, that's sick.
Damn, I was close. I was
know.
close.
I know. That was actually pretty good, though.
All right. Question for you that you answered was, which item is required to encounter the roaming legendary beasts? You were like, I don't fucking know. I didn't even know you needed an item. So you came up with your own item. And you're like, it's the trio.
Trio
It's a
orb.
trio orb. And ChatGPT says there's no specific item required. They just start roaming after
It's a trick
encountering them in the burn
question.
tower. It was a trick question.
It's a trick
and you got it
question.
wrong. You didn't take the trick question.
We didn't... succumb to that logic until later on in the quiz.
Do you know what
Hang on, you're cutting out. I can't hear you at all.
Do you know what terrifies me now? Is that I locked in the Sneasel evolution one because I was like, no, just in case it doesn't do trick questions, I'm going to go with the Razor Claw. Now I know I got that question wrong. God damn it.
Oh my god. All right.
Anyway, what was the next question for me?
The next question for you. What is the special effect of the move Wrap in Pokemon Red and Blue? What was your answer again initially?
I said immobilized, can't move.
So immobilized, can't move. The correct answer is... Okay, this is up for interpretation, but it traps the opponent and prevents them attacking for 2 to 5 turns while dealing continuous damage. So it's basically...
that's what I say. It's kind of what I said.
It's synthesizing that answer essentially, immobilizing.
Yeah. I just made it more brief. I answered the same thing, but I just did it in like 2 words.
I would give it to you.
Thank you.
Because we both kind of knew what it did. We're trying to figure out what ChatGPT would say, but that's actually a pretty accurate representation of that answer anyway. So no, I'll give that to you.
Thank you. All right, so for you, Stacey, in Pokemon Gold and Silver, which gym leader's badge increases your Pokemon speed?
You
had no idea, so you used facts and logic to figure out how to get, maybe not facts, just you used the power of your mind and logic to figure out which Pokemon would fit the theme of speed. And you went with Zephyr because birds are fast and shit.
Absolutely.
And ChatGPT does say Zephyr because birds are fast and shit. You got a point. Let's go.
Yes. I said, what is the location where you can find Moltres?
And I'm going to answer it again real quick. Victory Road. So what does ChatGPT say?
You're not going to believe this.
I swear to God, if it says the Sevi Islands.
That was Victory Road.
Okay, good.
Yeah, you didn't believe it.
Yeah, all right. All right, here we go. So which city is the Safari Zone located in Pokemon Gold and Silver? You ummed and ah, because you couldn't remember what the fucking name of the city was, but you said south of Saffron City, and I assumed you meant Fuchsia City. So I said Fuchsia City, and you're like, Fuchsia City. I'm going to lock that in. And the answer is, the Safari Zone is not present in Pokemon Gold and Silver. It was a trick question.
Bullshit.
0.
I am in awe. So what is there instead? I guess we'll find out.
I'm assuming the Safari Zone is there, and this is just another case of Bubble Beam freezing you.
It's a bubble beam question. All right. Yeah, well, it's whatever ChatGPT says, so we'll just have to run with it.
I'm sorry, ChatGPT's the master here.
It is what it is, huh? So, I asked you, straight after the Moltres question, I said, Asher, in Pokemon Red and Blue, what move does Giovanni's Dugtrio use that can trap your Pokemon?
I said trick question. Because there's no way that it knows a move that does that.
I just want to find out what this is. You know? So you said that.
Yeah. Don't fucking tell me like Earthquake or some bullshit. What is it?
Dig, but in brackets, through Arena Trap ability. Though Arena Trap ability is not in Red and Blue, Dig is the signature move. What the fuck does that mean?
It means I'm wrong, even though I'm not. But like, ChatGPT says what it does. All right. God damn it, that's so stupid. It's just like, it literally was just like, it's Dig. We know Dig's not the answer. It's actually Arena Trap. But like, Dig's its signature move, so let's just go with Dig.
We'll just give it a pass. He said Dig? You're right. Okay.
Oh, god damn it. So stupid.
Stupid.
All right, 14. So, God, I cannot wait to see what other bullshit ChatGPT's cooking up. So, ChatGPT asked you, what is the only method to encounter a wild Tyranitar in Pokemon Gold and Silver? You said, trick question. You can't find a wild Tyranitar. That's not something you can find.
Absolutely.
ChatGPT says, You cannot encounter a wild Rattata. You were correct. It is a trick question. You get a point. Let's go.
Oh, okay. Okay. We'll take it. This question should not be a trick question. I asked you about what move Smeagol can learn in Gold and Silver. There's kind of only one move you can learn.
Sketch.
And
That's what I said.
Even ChatGPT knows it. So
I got it right? It was
correct.
Brilliant.
Yes,
awesome.
correct.
We love that.
Yes. We love
All right. In Pokemon Red and Blue, ChatGPT said, which Pokemon can learn Fly but not Cut? You were like, it's not a Pokemon, it has to be a line. It has to be Spearow and Fearow line. Because you had Spearow and Fearow in your party, and you remembered that only Pookiebear was able to use Cut. Pookiebear being your Ivysaur, Bulbasaur, Venusaur thing.
Absolutely.
And ChatGPT says that the answer is Doduo and Dodrio. So even it broke its own rule. But yeah.
Okay. Either
Sorry,
I remembered
you're wrong.
I remembered wrong, or because my logic there is Doduo and Dodrio. How they fly? They don't have wings.
Well, they can fly. It's just weird. But yeah, they can fly.
Don't they
I
spin
remember.
their heads? They spin their
Yeah,
heads?
like helicopter blades.
Like, oh,
I think that's how it works. Or they just run really, really fast.
it just
like
looks
Hermes.
but they look like they can learn cut but not fly.
Yeah. Maybe it's a trick question. Either way, you got it wrong. Sorry, bud. What was the next question?
The next question that I asked you was, what item is required to evolve Sneasel in Pokemon Gold and Silver?
I answered Razor Claw because I was like, maybe ChatGPT isn't giving us trick questions. So I was like, I know that it doesn't evolve in Gold and Silver, but I'm just going to hedge my bets and think maybe it doesn't do trick questions. And I'm going to assume it's a trick question. What did ChatGPT say?
Sneasel cannot evolve in Gold and Silver. In brackets, it evolves using a Razor Claw in later generations.
Yeah.
That was basically what we were saying.
I shouldn't have hedged my bets. I should have just leaned into it's going to throw trick questions at us.
Overthinking it because bubble beams.
Yeah. I was holding out for that. I was holding out
Bubble
for it.
beam.
Dang. And also Dig, the arena trap bullshit.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, actually, yeah, it's Dig.
I don't know what to do.
Right. Okay, what? Here we go. So ChatGPT asked you, Stacey, which route do you need to surf on to reach the power plant in Pokemon Red and Blue? You counted, and you were like, Route 1's this one, Route 2's this one, this Route 3, and then you got to Route 6, and you were like, maybe there's one I forgot. Let's do Route 7 instead. Route 7 instead. I regret to inform you, Stacey, that you should have gone, maybe I'll add 3 more or 4 more, because it's actually Route 10. Route 10. You're so fucking wrong, Stacey. You're an idiot. You're an absolute numpty.
Where's the logic?
There's no logic. I think you just needed to know the map back to front, and you didn't. Because you didn't prepare, you didn't study.
What? Where's 6, 7, and 8? Was it the cycling road? Was that one of them?
I don't know. I didn't go on the cycling road. I didn't get a bike.
Yeah, that's right. You did. You didn't even get a fucking bike. You didn't even get Flash. You're blind as a mouse, mate. I'll tell you what. Okay. All right, your question, and this is your last question. You've got to make. I can't.
This was such a stupid question. Yeah.
Yeah.
This next one coming up.
Which Pokemon in Gold and Silver is known for being the first Pokemon to learn the move Spikes?
I was up in arms about between Skarmory and Forretress, or Pineco, but I went with Forretress because you can technically get Pineco first through Headbutt, which you get early on after Bugsy's gym leader. What was the answer?
So
it's probably none of them.
Well, your logic was what part chronologically through the game?
Yeah, chronologically, but I wasn't thinking Pokedex entries.
No. Sucks to be you because you're correct.
No. Oh, yes.
You're correct. No, you got it.
Does it give an explanation on it, or does it just say forest? It just says
forest.
forest. Bam. But yeah, I'm happy with that because I'm pretty sure Pineco doesn't learn it. So I'm little celebration.
Little celebratory dance.
Yeah,
huh?
we love that. We love that.
That's really good.
All
Good
right.
logic.
All right, the last question for you and for the entire, I guess, the game show that was hosted by ChatGPT was in Pokemon Red and Blue. What is the effect of the badge given by Erica, the Celadon City gym leader? You were like, all right, so stats do go up in Red and Blue. You were adamant about this. You were like, yeah, no, 100% they go up. Huh? All right, so what the stats for grass? They're bulky, right? They're bulky. And special defense wasn't a thing yet, so it's not special defense. It has to be defense. So you told ChatGPT, you locked in defense. The answer, Stacey Pantsis, is that it allows you to use the HM for strength. And it boosts your Pokemon's defense. So you would have got a bonus point if you also said strength.
So if I'd added, so I did get defense. Look, fucking god.
You did get, but you didn't get the extra bonus point.
Now release the balloons for you.
I don't know how to make it happen.
Try to do like.
I was doing like something like that, or like. I don't know. It happens when it wants it to happen. Unfortunately, I do not control the balloons.
Oh wow.
Well, so congratulations to me. I think he really worked hard to be able to get this.
GG.
Yeah.
Damn. If you had got.
Do you have any?
Right,
if I got Bubble Beam right, then it would have been a perfect run. Just minus 3 questions getting it wrong.
Absolutely.
Did you have any parting words, Stacey, as a loser? Any sort of tips that you want to give to people to make sure people don't like follow on down your footpath? Footprints? Follow?
I think if you don't want to lose like me, then you better listen to the fucking podcast so you are up to date with all the general knowledge of these games, unlike me. And
yeah, even though a lot of the questions were about stuff that we haven't even got to on the podcast. But that's why you subscribe, so you can find out when we get to those episodes. So make sure you also click that bell, swipe up, and send this link to your family members. All
and
3 of them.
And your extended family, don't forget.
Yeah. And your extended family. Yeah.
And your,
and your teacher.
Your friends. And your
boyfriend.
And your educators. If you
And your educators, yeah.
Yeah.
Just share it.
Not if you're in primary school, though. You're too young to listen to it, I feel like.
No. Well, yeah, but like, they're going to listen to what they want to listen to. And unfortunately, if they want to make bad life choices and listen to us, that's on them.
That's on them. Okay.
That's on them. All right, well, I'm going to say goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.